It's the weekend board games. I got a haircut edition. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tubbs Plays Games. My name is Tubbs. I play games. I like games, and so I talk about games. This is the weekend board games, my weekly recap of all the games that I played over the past week. It will also contain the announcement of the ultimate game of the week. More on that at the end of the video. If you are watching this on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, please go to those other two platforms. I'm Tubbs Plays Games on all three. Subscribe, like, follow, comment, do all the things you do to make social media people happy. Feed the bots. Also, I play games on Board Game Arena, which is this wonderful online platform with millions of games. I don't know about millions, but lots. And I'm JRR Tubbs on there. Feel free to drop me a line if you want to play a game. If I don't know how to play it, I'll learn it. So, all right, let's get into the games. This was a week that my son was at our house on Monday night, so we got to have a Monday night game. If you don't know, the Monday night game, actually, you know what? It's kind of just become the weekday game now with his new schedule. But the concept is that we really try to not turn our TV on after dinner, between dinner and time for him to go to bed, and him and I often fill that time with playing board games. We tried out a Deckhand Race for Infamy, which is from, I'm going to say this wrong, I think, but Tidale Games, Tidale. This is a as yet unreleased game coming to crowdfunding. They sent me a copy to review, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it because the review is coming up hopefully at the end of this week, time permitting. But yeah, so we played Deckhand Race for Infamy. The kid had a snow day the next day, and so once I was done with work, we played another game. I had picked Deckhand the night before, and so he got to pick, and he made a good choice. He picked Catapult Castles, which is from Infamy Games. It's a dexterity game where you are launching cannonballs from this little spring-operated catapult. There's special power cards, and you are trying to clear your opponent's side of the board, and when you hit their castle, you get to stack it on top of yours. Game's so good. It's so fun. And yeah, we have a great time with it. Even at 2 players, it's just excellent. The universe conspired against me all week, so that was the only weekday gaming I got to do. There were some attempts made, but with snow and then some stomach illness on my part, I just was not able to make it to any of the other planned gaming stuff that I had during the week. So now we're at the Sunday meetup. We kicked things off with another game of Deckhand Race for Infamy. Like I said, more on that later. However, this Sunday meetup was something new for us. We also had a theme day, so some of the games are going to be on the theme. Player count made it a little hard. After Deckhand, we played a game of St. Petersburg, a game that was completely new to me, which is from Rio Grande Games. I know this is an older game, but like I said, completely new to me. This was my game of the week this week. I absolutely loved it, loved everything about it. My favorite part about it was the way the turn order is determined with those little different shaped tokens that you pass around the table. And so each round, everybody's going first in a different turn, which makes the decisions you make about what cards you buy from the market much more interesting. Man, did I like this game. Now, like I said, this is new for my board game group. We're trying to have a once a month theme that we vote on and then try to play games mostly of that theme. But we leave it open for people who are like, I don't like that theme. I don't want to play any games from that theme. Or, you know, for what we had this week where people were kind of trickling in, so we weren't able to get into the theme until a little bit later in the day. Once the theme for this month was Workers of the World Unite, which is worker placement games, a favorite genre of mine. And the first game we played on that theme was Keyflower. Keyflower is a stellar game. I really, really enjoy it. I've got a game running on BGA right now. You got all these hexes out. The hexes change each round, and you are either bidding meeples to acquire the hexes into your own personal, do we call it a tableau, city, whatever you're doing, tile set. And the hexes produce resources. You can upgrade them to produce more resources. And then you've got these hidden goals that you're working on throughout the game, trying to set yourself up because those goals are going to go up for auction at the end of the game. And yeah, just a very, very cool game. I liked it a whole lot. Got really close to winning too. I lost by 2 points. Followed that up with what is one of the best worker placement games there is. I got exposed to this game about 6 months ago, and it has become a favorite of mine, especially on BGA. Happy to get to play it live again, and that would be Uwe Rosenberg's Agricola. This is published by Lookout Games, and I mean, what can I say about Agricola that nobody has said? It's classic for a reason. It's well loved for a reason. The game is so good, and you know what? It's one of those games too that I think is accessible enough strategy, but accessible enough that I want to teach my wife, I want to teach my son, and I want to get Agricola going in this household. So we'll see. It's going to be a thing where it's like, I score a copy for the right price, and off we go. But yeah, Agricola rules. And that was all the games we played this week. It was a light week for me. Like I said, the universe conspired against me with weather. The universe conspired against me with illness. So games were in short supply this week. But the games I did play, excellent games. The last thing that we have to do is the ultimate game of the week. So how does this work if you're new here? On Instagram, I run a hashtag called Game of the Week, where the board game community on Instagram makes posts throughout the week of the best game they played that week. I collect all of those games. I post them to my stories on Monday morning, and then the board game community votes for their top 3. Usually there is a clear ultimate game of the week, or 2 or 3 when we have ties. This week we did have a tie, so congratulations to the ultimate games of the week. That would be River Valley Glassworks, which was nominated by Meeple.may, M-A-Y, and FlipToons, nominated by Sharon Draws Board Games. If you would like to join us in this super fun exercise, please do. Drop me a line on Instagram, Tubbs Plays Games, and I will add you to our group chat where we kind of keep track of everything. There's no need to participate in the group chat in order to play. And yeah, we would love to have you. So that's going to do it. Congratulations to those games. That's going to do it for this week. Look out for that review of Deckhand, hopefully on Friday, if life works the way I want it to. So until next time, I hope you got to play some games. Tell me your favorite games. I'm still trying to think of a sign-off like a year into this. I'm open to suggestions at this point. So cool. All right. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.